Hello and welcome to the third episode of In Our View, a NADA Dealer Performance Program podcast series on today's interesting hot topics. My name is Thembinkosi Phantsi, and like many of you, I am an automotive dealer principal. It will be my privilege to start the conversations with many leading industry personalities. We hope that through this series of short podcasts, we can provide you with relevant and thought-provoking insights. This engagement is made possible by NADA Dealer Performance Program sponsors, Dimension Data, Cars.co.za, Lightstone, MSXI, Tracker, Wesbank, and of course our very own NADA. We are all aware that many potential car buyers begin their journey surfing the web. Many decisions are researched and taken before the first visit to a motor dealership. Exploring vehicle financing is no exception, but the options can be complex and overwhelming. However, with pre-approved finance, customers are able to visit a dealership with confidence. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. And increasingly, we are using a new generation of mobile apps to make our life easier. Wesbank, SA's leading vehicle finance organization, have launched a downloadable app to help customers streamline the financing and ownership of their vehicle through pre-approval. To learn more about what the app can do for both car dealers and our customers, I spoke with Dane Reddy, head of digital at Wesbank, and Colin Square, the head of dealer sales. First up, I wanted to ask Dane what led Wesbank to developing the app.
Wesbank has been at the forefront of pioneering digital solutions for well over 40 years. And, we thought it's only fitting that we are the first vehicle financier to launch a dedicated app channel with touch points across the entire, vehicle ownership journey. Empowering our customers through innovation in partnership with our dealers and OEMs is integral to Wesbank's DNA. Importantly, the app channel has been on the cards for, say, the last 4 to 5 years, together with the current or fourth industrial revolution trends towards digital and the influence of COVID, a strong shift in consumer habits towards e-commerce. The Wesbank app delivery for 2020 made business sense to us. Making the acquisition of finance journey far more superior and efficient for our customers. We've got technology called Fast App, which is an intuitive application tool, and through in-app messaging, which serves as a lead nurturing capability to re-engage those customers that apply for finance and potentially drop off during that process. So that's really important because through the app technology, this process helps us to stay very close to those customers during the process.
Wow, it's great to hear that the app has given our customers more options to access finance in these unprecedented times.
I can say that the Wesbank app is bred from a digital strategy that defines providing effective services in normal times, while maintaining flexibility and vision to adapt to exceptional sort of circumstances. The Wesbank app has been built with a customer-centric mindset in which we deeply consider the effect of what we create and the impact it will have on our end users. I think it was important for us as Wesbank that we think and feel like a customer would. We know customers, a customer lifetime value, and the Wesbank customer-centric drive emphasizes a move beyond just a transactional mentality to focus on creating longer-term relationships based on clear and accurate understanding of how the customer derives values from the solutions that we deliver. This translates to a hot lead for our dealer partners to convert and keep those customers within the digital ecosystem. Now those types of thinking and ideas are now going to be possible.
The app has made so many things easier for the customers, which includes viewing vehicles on auction, a repayment calculator, and other account services. You can find out more information about what the app has to offer on Wesbank website, which is www.wesbank.co.za. Up next, I wanted to know how the app benefits dealers like myself. I asked the expert, Colin Square, the head of dealer sales at Wesbank.
So by way of background, if we look back, we were the first bank in South Africa to understand the influence that the dealer has at the point of sale, and also the first bank to put representation on dealer floors. So we've always supported the dealer, and this view hasn't changed. In fact, I don't think there's an institution that has achieved any real success in leaving the dealer out of the finance process. So if you look at Wesbank, we're not geared to deal directly with the customer on any kind of scale, and we have no intention of changing this. And in fact, why would we, given the wealth of expertise that our dealer network already employs to do this? And you can't argue with the strength of the relationships our dealers build up with our customers and the service levels that they provide. So I think whilst Dane has outlined the need for the app to be customer-centric and the range of benefits it brings to the customer, we've always had the dealer and the FNI at top of mind in development of the app.
For dealers, where do you see the biggest gains in efficiency?
So I think one of the biggest challenges a dealer faces in the finance process is a waste of time and effort on deals that actually don't get approved. So depending on what type of dealer you are, whether you're franchised or non-franchised, which franchise you represent, you may end up with a decline rate across all banks of around 40%, which really means that 4 out of 10 customers take up your salesperson's time with quotes, valuations, test drives, etc. And 4 out of 10 customers take up your valuable F&I time, who end up capturing applications, restructuring deals, and negotiating to try and get an approval. So there can be nothing more valuable to the dealership than a pre-approved customer that they can close a sale on. And I think this is what the app is going to do for them. So Dane mentioned earlier that the Wesbank app makes use of our fast app functionality, which we've been using successfully on our online applications. So in addition to just being an intuitive and more customer-centric process, so for example, you only require 5 fields to be filled in to get an answer. We do all the work for the customer by populating the app in the background. It also ensures a much higher approval rate. So instead of just declining the deal when the customer is creditworthy, but the deal size or the structure isn't acceptable, the app will offer the customer a counter offer that matches his affordability and then allows the customer to structure the deal in real time with all the permutations that fit into an approval. So this really allows the salesman to put the customer in the right car up front. And I think in addition, we're also going to use the information we have on the customer to try and push them back to the dealership when we think there's enough equity in that they can do another deal. So we're also going to use the app then to push customers back to the dealer. I think one of the main points around the app is that we will also honor all our DRC arrangements that we have in place with the dealership. So the F&I will earn their full DRC on the transaction, and they will still have the opportunity to sell their full suite of value-added products and extras. So this means the app has no effect on the second gross that the dealership will earn. We also, Dane mentioned it as well, the signing of the finance contract on the phone is going to be a lot easier. So we really feel that in the current environment where we are a lot more reliant on technology, the Wesbank app can provide a lot of benefit to the dealership. And we're already working on enhancements to provide further dealer-specific functionality for the next launch. So yeah, we really think we've worked hard at putting the dealer and the F&I first with the Wesbank app.
Thanks, Colin. To wrap things up, I asked Dane about how Wesbank sees the app fitting into the future of banking.
Housing the end-to-end vehicle financing process in one place on a single digital platform offers Wesbank's users both convenience and time saving. The app empowers them to control the finance process, to get them moving in their own time and with the best deal terms suited to their personal needs. I think as we navigate these challenges, with the future of digital, we continue to reimagine what is possible by leveraging the scale of our platform to navigate both the banking and the automotive industries.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I myself am really excited to see how this app will integrate inside the dealership moving forward. It's always great to see the advances in technology and the advancement in financial technology become another tool in our toolkit. I like how Dane explained that the app has been designed to be flexible for both normal times as well as these extraordinary times we are living through. I am Thembinkosi Phantsi, and I would like to thank you for sharing your valuable time with us. To learn more about the podcast conversations we are having, please visit our website at NADA-DPP.co.za or follow us on our social media platforms. Thank you so much.